Welcome to the Man United stream. Hope you're doing well. It's Friday morning and it's the best day of the week. Of course, Friday is always one of the best days of the week because you've got the weekend to look forward to. And even if you're living in a cold, freezing country like the UK, you still have the weekend to look forward to and enjoy. And you've got football to warm you up. And yes, we've got a huge game against Newcastle in the Premier League tomorrow. So we're going to be looking ahead to that game and discussing that. And we're going to be discussing a lot more in this busy week with Man United. Yes, we've had that Champions League game against Galatasaray. What a complete and utter disaster, I'd say, that game was. We played well and in parts. Obviously, attacking was brilliant, but Onana is the biggest elephant in the room. What are we going to do with him? What's Ten Hag going to do this weekend? Is he going to stick or is he going to go with someone else? We're going to be discussing this and a lot more in today's show. So make sure you stick around. Make sure you hit the like button on this video. And if you're new to the Man United stream channel and you want to hear everything about Man United and keep on top of all the breaking news and opinions, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you will not regret it. Okay, so let's kick off today's show with news coming out from the Sir Jim Ratcliffe takeover, this 25% takeover that we've all been waiting for. I mean, the news on this takeover has been drip fed to us for months now. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous as a United fan to sit here after a full year of waiting around, hoping that the Glazers will sell, have a full sale, and I think the key thing is that they frustrate fans so much that you're actually happy with whatever news comes out of United. That's their plan, I think. That's their ploy, to drip feed the news and frustrate fans so much that by the end of it, you're so broken that any bit of news, even if it's crap news, you're happy with. And I think that is exactly what they've done with this takeover. From initially leading us to believe that they're going to sell 100% of United and be out of here, finally after 18 years of doing nothing, jack all for the club, they will finally be out of United. But then they've slowly but surely broken every single United fan down. Now, all United fans, the expectations are so low that they could literally come in and say, well, you know, we're going to give him 5% of the club and that's it. Nothing else changes. And we fans will be probably still see the bright side to that. We'll see the positives in even having Sir Jim in through the door. That's all we care about. And that's what happens when you lower expectations of fans. And I think the Glazers are masters at this. They've lowered our expectations, 18 years of it, where we've gone from being the best team in Europe, in the world, one of the juggernauts of football, and they've slowly deteriorated our expectations from winning Champions League, from winning Premier Leagues back to back with Fergie, and then suddenly now we're happy with even reaching fourth spot. We're like, yes, we've conquered something, and we're winning the Carabao Cup and we're celebrating it. And I'd never thought I'd say this, but we have turned into Liverpool. I used to look back in the early 80s, 90s, look back at Liverpool fans and discuss it with them, and the way they used to hang on to little wins here and there, and I used to feel sorry for them. And now we're them fans. We are the new Liverpool fans who are clinging on to fourth spot and clinging on to a win here or there, and that is unacceptable. We need to all get together and make sure we rescue our club from this complete disaster, complete shit show of the Glazers. But moving forward to this takeover, this 25% takeover, we haven't heard anything yet on this takeover, but we are hearing that it will be sometime in January now that we hear of this takeover. It will be finally confirmed and everything will be official in January, in the first week or so, and then Ratcliffe will get down to business and hopefully sign some players. Whether we've got a huge budget available, I do not believe that. I feel that we haven't got a lot of money to spend, but one of the key targets we're hearing from sources is Ivan Toney. Now, if this is true, this is huge news. This is really good news because we really think Ivan Toney is really well suited to United. He's well suited to the Premier League. He is prolific, top striker, has done really well in recent years, and he is what we're missing. We're missing someone who can give us them 20 goals plus each season and not worry about it. We need someone like that. We missed out on Harry Kane. We cannot miss out on Ivan Toney. He's made it very clear he wants to leave and he is looking for a new club, although his preferred option is Liverpool and Arsenal. So So we really need to get in there quickly. We need to convince him to come to United, and he will be a great signing for us. Let us know in the comments below what you think about Ivan Toney. Do you think he's the ideal striker that we should be signing, or do you think there's anyone else out there, some other striker that you think is better than Ivan Toney? Drop your comments below. We love to hear from all Man United fans about what they think about what's going on and all these reports coming out of which players we've been linked to. Okay, so moving on from transfer news, let's go back and revisit this game in the Champions League against Galatasaray. It was an absolute amazing start with the Garnacho goal, and then we had Bruno Fernandes score that worldie. I mean, what a goal that was. And I genuinely sat there admiring the way United were playing, was really happy, and I was thinking, yes, finally we're going to get a decent win under our belt in the Champions League and make a real possibility going into the Bayern Munich game to qualify for the next round. And with back of that win, I was thinking, really, we're going to go ahead and really do well, but the mistakes by Onana are simply unforgivable. I mean, that is unacceptable at that level. Playing in the Champions League, a keeper that we've signed for a huge fee. I mean, we've let go of De Gea for him, and he does that. I mean, that is unacceptable. I don't know what your take on this is, but I think Onana has cost us the Champions League next round. I mean, his performances in the Champions League are completely shocking. And in fact, if you really look at it, I don't know about you, but every time someone takes a shot at Onana, you're panicking. You're thinking he's going to let it go through, and that's exactly what he does. He looks like he's not a shot stopper. He's really good with his feet, don't get me wrong, brilliant. But isn't a keeper meant to be stopping shots? Isn't that his priority? Isn't that his main key objective? That's his main job. It's like saying, right, okay, we've got this keeper, but he can't save shots. He can't stop any shots. So what is the point of him being at the club? I'd rather have De Gea. That is my honest opinion now. I'm saying it like it is. Look, I loved the fact that we signed Onana. I really was looking forward to seeing this ball-playing keeper from the back. But, I mean, for me, the priority is stopping shots. And if we haven't got a keeper who can stop the goals going in, well, then I'd rather not have someone who can play with the ball from the back. Let us know in the comments below what you think about this. Are you on my opinion? Do you think that we need someone who can actually stop the shots going in, or do you think Onana offers a lot more to the team than we actually know? Let us know in the comments below. Okay, so moving away from Onana, because we can be here all day talking about Onana and really not reach a conclusion, because there'll be lots of fans out there who'll say Onana is absolutely perfect, brilliant goalkeeper, plays from the back, really good with his feet, and look, his shot stopping could be better, but look, it's fine. Personally, I think that we need someone a lot better in goals. Onana is not that guy. Not right now anyway. He needs to improve. If he wants to stay at United and really be our number 1 goalkeeper, he needs to start improving, and needs to start improving really fast. Now, United are in action tomorrow against Newcastle. Massive game. Again, United have been playing well in the last couple of games. They've been scoring goals. We were missing goals, and now they've started scoring goals. But Newcastle is going to be a very hard game, and we're going to have to be on top form to play against them. Look, I saw Erik ten Hag's press conference post the match against Galatasaray, and he always comes out and obviously talks positive about the team and the performance, but I really need to say that, look, he needs to come out and actually call it out like it is and say that it's unacceptable. We cannot throw away leads like this. We cannot go 2 goals ahead and then let the teams back in again. That's absolutely shocking. We need to close off games. We need to shut up shop. If we're 2-0 ahead, we need to control the game and stop mistakes happening. And football is all about mistakes. It's about who makes the least mistakes. If there's a team out there that makes least mistakes, they end up winning, and that's what we see with United make too many mistakes in the game, and we need to stop them from happening. And Ten Hag needs to come out and actually call out his players and say, no, they need to improve. He cannot keep on protecting them all the time. It's just not going to happen. We need him to actually start saying that they need to improve, and they need to improve fast. I don't know whether he does that behind closed doors, and if he is, that's fine, then that's perfect, because he's obviously protecting the players from the media, so he's coming out and saying one thing, but hopefully behind closed doors he is having a go at them and telling them that it's unacceptable to make these mistakes. And if we're going to make mistakes against Newcastle, we will be punished. Newcastle are riding high at the moment, playing really well under Eddie Howe, and we really are going to have to play to our best of our abilities to actually stop this Newcastle team from scoring and scoring against them. Let us know in the comments below what you think is going to happen in tomorrow's game. Do you think it's going to be a comfortable game for us, or do you think it's just going to be one of those games where it's going to be back and forth and one goal here or there will win the game? Make sure you hit the like button on this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. You're watching the Man United Stream channel by the fans for the fans.